this video, we're going to break down the term you manifest who you are and what it truly means to embody this to get your desires. So stay tuned.
Hey lovelies, welcome back to the Manifestation Sisters community. My name is Leah.
My name's Tia.
Here on this channel we are helping you to master your mind and manifest all of your desires. If you're ready to go to your next level and you want one-on-one coaching with myself or Tia, we do offer that to help you dive into anything that you want, anything that you want to manifest. We also have digital products that can help you manifest anything you want when it comes to your love life or your business or your career, or whatever it is you want. The link is in the description box down below to find out more information about that. So you've heard us say in many of our videos, you manifest who you are. We're going to break down in this video what this actually means and what it looks like, how you can actually start to manifest your desires and embody the version of you that is being it. So for example, you want to manifest your specific person. You want to be in a relationship with this person, but there is a current version of you that is thinking from the version of you that is like, love doesn't last for me. I don't get what I want. I'm not important. Whoever I want doesn't want me. You're thinking from the version of you in that moment that has limiting beliefs when it comes to their love life. They have a self-concept about themselves that says, I don't get the love that I want. I don't get the love that I need. I don't get the person that I want. So in that moment, that's who you're being. So in order to change who you are being, it's about changing the stories and the narratives you're telling yourself so you can become the person that thinks from the version of you that knows that love always works out for me. I always get the love that I want. Anyone I want always wants to be with me. I love myself. I'm secure in love. I'm safe in love. You know, you want to think from that version. And as you think from that version, that's who you are going to be so that you can manifest the love that you want. You can manifest the person that you want. You know, because if you're going about your reality and you're like, oh, I just don't get what I want, love doesn't last for me, things don't work out, you know, this person doesn't want to be for me, you're operating from an identity and a version of you that is being that version now, okay? So that's what we mean by you get who you are. So you can't think from the version of you and have the desire, I'd love to be in this relationship, but love doesn't last me, I don't get what I want, this person doesn't want to be with me, and get that desired reality.
Yeah, and if we shift that 180 to looking at two people that have different self-concepts and what they're getting in their life, this will really help you understand that, because it links from what Leah's saying. It's who you are conscious of being, not essentially what you want. When you put this in the perspective of money, I can wish for £10,000 every single day, but if I'm going about my life saying money's hard, it's hard to come by, I don't have enough of it, I'm not going to be operating, thinking, assuming, perceiving from that version of me that has a lot of money. It's like we always hear about the lucky girl syndrome. There's always that girl that everyone knows that things just work out for. She always gets the job that she wants, the pay rise, the partner. In her life, it just seems like she has it so good. And then there's someone always looking on the outskirts of what is she doing to get everything that she wants? What is she doing to essentially live this life? The only difference is she's assuming and thinking differently than the person that doesn't. They're being two different people. The version that has the lucky girl syndrome thinks things always work out for her. She says, I'm the luckiest girl. She knows that she'll go for that job and get it because there's no one that compares to her. Things just work out in her life. She doesn't have to try hard, be hard, because she's just enough as she is. There's the other person on the sideline who looks at her and they're assuming, being the version of them, things don't work out for me. Why can't I have that? That's not mine. When is it going to be my turn? She's just so lucky. Why do other people get it easier than me? That dwelling place, them thoughts, them perceptions, directly equate to who you're being. And that's like the simplest way that we can put it, guys. If you are assuming stories, thoughts, beliefs all the time that do not directly correlate to the version of you that has it, then you're not being the version of you that has what it is that you want. In the moment, you can wish all you want for that job. You can wish all you want for that money. But unless you are claiming internally by saturating your thoughts and assuming differently about it, nothing in your reality is going to change. Because like we said again, you manifest who you are. So we've given a few analogies to help you really understand and simplify the differences between being and essentially wanting. Now let's talk about how you can actually embody being that version of you. Simply put, and the most simple way that I can put this is your thoughts. Your inner conversations, your self-talk directly correlates to what you are manifesting. I will always say, and this analogy always makes people shift, and even myself, of the conversations you're having with yourself are not private. They're essentially with the creator, the part of yourself that is creating reality, the subconscious mind. The thoughts that you think on a dominant basis throughout your day, the feeling state you evoke, is essentially equating to who you are being on a moment-to-moment basis.
Yeah, exactly. So, we know we've said it in other videos, it was our state that creates, and we move through different states, but we always want to be dwelling in a state and the version of us that thinks from the version that has what we want. To think of a desire is to think of it. To want the nice car, to want the SP is nice to think of it, but we want to think from it now. So we want to start to embody that version that thinks as a person that knows that they always get the love, they're lucky, they always get the career, they always get the money, and start to embody that version of yourself every single day. And I think a good way to do this is start your day with intention. It's really starting your day with intention to be like, who do I choose to be today? Who do I choose to identify with today? Today I choose to identify the version of myself that knows they're chosen, that knows that they always win in life, that knows that they always get what they want, that knows that they're up in power, that knows that money is always coming to them. Whatever the intention it is you're setting for yourself, you're kind of building that character for yourself every single day. You're setting that intention. Maybe you've got a little routine for yourself where you're saying your affirmations, or you're scripting, or you're visualizing, whatever it is. But then you're deciding, as I go for my day, I'm going to be this person. What would that person be doing in the day that already had what it is they wanted, and embodying that person? I'm thinking this way. I'm doing hobbies and things for myself. I know that I'm going to see my specific person later. I know that money is always coming in. Like, you're trusting yourself throughout the day and throughout the process of actually being the person who has what you want now. Looking from it, you're not thinking of it, you're being it now. Okay, so it's different for everybody and how you go about your reality and doing these things. But as you start to do this, you start to show your subconscious mind, like, okay, this is who we are now, this is how we're thinking, this is what we're doing, and you start to retrain that part of you that thinks like, I don't get what I want, things aren't working out for me. But now, as you're telling a new story and narrative for yourself, and you're showing up as a person saying, this is my intention, this is the things that I would be doing, I know what I want is always coming to me, I know what I want is inevitable. And even if you're having those doubts and those moments and those fear, you return yourself back to your power on a moment to moment basis, so you can shift into the version of you who is being it. And then your perceptions change, your habits change, the way you start showing up is changing, because you're rewiring a new identity for yourself, and now you're going to start to automatically act in that way as that person who would being it.
Exactly. So in simple forms, guys, you being this version comes from you affirming it, imagining it, having the inner conviction, consciously keep returning yourself back to the intention, the decision of who you want to be. And that comes with the conscious awareness, but also comes with the practice. They go hand in hand. So what are you thinking? Who are you being? How are you showing up? What are you deciding for yourself internally? And is all of that in alignment with that which you want to experience?
Mm-hmm. And it's going about your day as that person, isn't it? Even though if you don't know how it's going to be, or
you don't need to know the how.
You don't need to know the how. It's not none of our business. You just have to decide for yourself, this is who I am, and this is how I'm going to show up as best as I can, knowing it is my best, and who I am is enough. And I'm going to become that person automatically, because I'm now saying to myself, this is who I am now.
Yeah, you're essentially claiming it internally.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the embodiment. Whether you do that through the inner conversations, the imagining, your self-talk throughout the day, it's all equating to the embodiment. How you think, how you talk, how you walk, how you act. They're all different components of the embodiment. How you can consciously do that is bringing your awareness to all of those things.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And it gets easier, and you start to... It starts to just be who you naturally are. It becomes a lifestyle. Yeah. At first it takes a bit of discipline to consciously choose to be this person and remind yourself who you are, but then it's like your mind accepts it more as your truth, because it's no longer trying to protect you from the old self. You've now stepped into the new self of who you're being, so it's like, this is just who we are now.
Exactly.
So guys, we really hope you liked this video, and we're going to wrap it up here. Like we said at the start, if you want to go to your next level, if you want to learn how to become this version of you that has what they want and think from it and be it, me and Tia can really help you do that and dive into that with you. And we also have our digital products, like we said. We really want to thank you for sharing, subscribing and being a part of this community. It really means the world for us, and we appreciate every single one of you. And yeah, we will see you in the next video.